Gossip Girl Season 2 is finally airing, and the creator of the show has a lot to say about the finale. Thomas Doherty also talked about his upcoming roles in a recent interview. In today's video, we'll discuss everything we know about Gossip Girl's upcoming season finale, and we'll also talk about everything Thomas Doherty told Harper's Bazaar, so without further ado, let's get into the video. First off, let's talk about what Gossip Girl's creator had to say about the Season 2 finale. Gossip Girl has just returned for Season 2 on December 1st, but the creators are way ahead and are already thinking about Season 3. As far as we know, Season 2 has a lot of new drama that we will get into depth with later on in the video. But Monet's hostile takeover and Georgina Sparks' return are setting up loads and loads of drama. We still have plenty of episodes to watch before we make it to the finale, but showrunner Joshua Safran has told Pop Sugar that he is already stringing ideas together for the next season. He said that he, quote, already knows what he wants to do with Season 3 to make the reboot feel more like an original CW series. Safran told Pop Sugar that the Season 2 finale would resemble the OG show. He also said that the final episode would have Season 3's premiere, not just a 5-minute premiere, but a good 25 minutes. We are so excited. He said, quote, a lot of stuff happens, more than I think has ever happened in any Gossip Girl episode, to the point where once you watch the finale, you'll be like, oh, I see, there's Season 3 right there. HBO Max is yet to renew the reboot for a new season, but we're sure it's in the works. We still have a long wait for the Season 2 finale, as the Gossip Girl Season 2 concludes on January 26th. Next up, what do we know about the Season 2 drama so far? Let's talk about it. The storyline of the Gossip Girl reboot in Season 1 mainly revolved around Kate losing access to the Gossip Girl account because she cared a little too much about the well-being of the students. This tells us that things are about to get a lot meaner in Season 2. Season 2 of the reboot shows that even after all the Season 1 drama, Kate is back posting whatever Julian sent her. Knowing the identity of the Gossip Girl account owner is something OG fans aren't used to. Without the mystery, it's not clear why Kate is running the account anymore, especially in Season 2. Her intentions aren't known, and we're sure they're not the same as in Season 1 because a lot has changed since. Season 2 is different from the previous season in the way that it's being aired as one long block instead of 2 parts. This allows for a slow burn and for stories to develop over time instead of wrapping up every single episode. Safran has also said that this season is in line for cliffhangers, a lot of them. Safran also said that there's a lot of good and bad to come for Aki, Audrey, and Max. The showrunner said that he sits with all the things that are different and things could turn out better or worse with 3 people in a relationship instead of 2. All we know is that Season 2 has its fair share of Gossip Girl drama and things are about to get pretty dramatic as the gossip starts. We'll just have to continue watching and see what else unravels. Following up, where can you watch Gossip Girl the reboot Season 2? You can catch up with all your favorite characters and get all the latest gossip by watching the show on HBO and HBO Max. The hit series is currently airing and will conclude in late January. The Season 2 is shorter and has 10 episodes compared to Season 1's 12 episodes. The first 2 seasons aired together and all the other seasons air every week. There's no mid-season break, so fans won't have to suffer in curiosity. The show airs on HBO and is added to the HBO Max streaming service at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday morning. Fans can stay up late to catch up with all the gossip or watch it first thing in the morning. Moving on, let's look at what Thomas Doherty had to say about Gossip Girl. Thomas Doherty went in depth about a lot of things in the recent interview with Harper's Bazaar. Don't worry, because we'll catch you up on everything he had to say. He started the interview by discussing his 3-way relationship in the show. He said he doesn't get how a 3-way relationship is possible, as just one person is enough. Doherty plays Max Wolf, a cynical and damaged teenager who finds himself in a mixed-gender throuple after sleeping with most men with abs on the Upper East Side. Doherty wasn't a Gossip Girl fan growing up and said that he binge-watched several seasons as an adult. He said he watched a couple of seasons with his former girlfriend in Atlanta just a month before his manager called him and asked him if he wanted to audition for the reboot, which he said yes to, and we're glad he did. Doherty did say that he had a pause before auditioning for the iconic show's reboot and originally auditioned for the part of Obie Bergman, which Eli Brown now plays. He said that Max ended up being such a better fit for him. He also talked about the responsibility and pressure of being a part of a show very nostalgic for people.
Working with different people, older cast, comparative to Gossip Girl, where everyone's a little bit younger. So yeah, it was really cool. Loved them both equally, but just in different ways.
The reboot has many similarities to the OG series, and fans pointed out that Max's character was like a queer Chuck Bass. Dougherty said that there are a lot of comparisons between Max and Chuck. He added that he was asked to make his character cheekier and more flirty, reminds us of Chuck Bass definitely. Not to mention, Dougherty compared his upbringing to the teenage experience we see on Gossip Girl. Dougherty talked about how different his life at home was compared to what he plays on Gossip Girl's reboot.
Really love doing film. It's definitely more of a kind of, you really throw yourself into it and you definitely become really immersed in this world.
He talked about being raised in Edinburgh, Scotland, and romanticized the idea of coming to New York and seeing yellow cabs. He added that he always knew he would be an actor and dreamed of being rich, famous, and starring in films with Leonardo DiCaprio. He went to Edinburgh Performing Arts School and worked a lot of odd jobs before he could start his acting career. He worked at bars and restaurants, answered phones in call centers, and even worked as a housekeeper. He landed his first big role as Sean Matthews in The Lodge, a musical drama that premiered on the Disney Channel. This started his career at Disney. He then landed a role in Disney's Descendants 2 in 2017 and reprised his role in Descendants 3 2 years later. He then starred in High Fidelity, which was a 2020 romantic comedy series starring Zoe Kravitz. This outlined him as one of the industry's heartthrobs. And The Cut dedicated an entire article to why he is so hot. That's the kind of fame Dougherty dreamed about in his early days. He also added that starting out with Disney wasn't giving him exactly the kind of roles he wanted, and it was hard to get out, but he said that it was definitely a stepping stone for him to get where he is today. Lastly, what's next for Dougherty? Let's talk about his upcoming projects and plans. Dougherty said that he's very grateful he finally gets to do the kind of roles he's always wanted to, and we're very happy for him. Getting out of Disney's shadow isn't easy, and we've seen many examples in the industry. Dougherty said that he's been in Kentucky a lot, where he was filming Dandelion. Dandelion is an indie film starring Kiki Lane, based on an inspiring singer-songwriter named Dandelion, played by Lane, who wants to make all her dreams come true. Dougherty plays the character Casey, a guitarist who walked away from his dream long ago. Dandelion and Casey make music together while sparking up romance. The Gossip Girl star said this movie is the most creatively fulfilling work he's ever done. The movie is expected to release sometime in 2023, and we're really excited about it. He said that the next step for him is something a lot more character and acting based, which is funny because he is an actor to begin with. He also said that a lot of his upcoming projects are commercialized and include studios with the aim of selling products. We've seen the actor in many brand deals with big names like Dior. We expect the Hollywood sweetheart to appear in many more commercials. He also talked about taking more queer roles, even though he has only publicly dated women. He said he doesn't believe in gender labels. He added that he loves playing different characters as an actor despite their genders. We can't wait to see Dougherty in more projects. Well, that's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Season 2's finale reveal? Are you excited about Dougherty's upcoming projects? Make sure to let us know in the comments, and while you're down there, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.